Just wanted to go over a few features with you that would be different from your last Crosstrek. So this center display here is controlled by these 3 buttons, and this pulled towards you. So I'm just pressing one of the arrows, and this changes the stuff on the display here. The A is auto start stop. Under certain conditions, the vehicle will shut off. You can turn that off. That button is right down here. If you press and hold the middle button on this screen specifically, it'll give you some settings that you can change for your vehicle. I'm not going to change anything for you, just wanted to show you how to get to it. Average fuel economy, of course the vehicle only has 9 miles, so the miles per gallon aren't reading accurately right now. That's how long the car has been running and the distance that it's gone. And you have your miles per hour here. Most people like to leave it on this screen. I feel like it's probably easiest to see. Down in the left-hand corner, you have the P for park, which obviously indicates the gear you're in. I is intelligent. So down on the steering wheel here, we have your S and I, and those are vehicle dynamics modes. So I is intelligent, S is sport. Intelligent is going to give you better gas mileage, while sport is going to give you increased acceleration. So on the right here, we have your adaptive cruise control, and that's how you would turn it on. Whenever you turn that on, you see the little car emblem in the middle of the screen, and you have 4 white lines in front of it. Those 4 white lines indicate that you would be paced 4 car lengths away from the vehicle that it's locked onto. You can go down to 1 using these buttons, or anywhere in the middle. You would set by pressing downwards, or if you'd like to increase your speed or resume the cruise control, press up. Okay, so this information up here is a little bit different than what your car has now. You have the info button, and I'm going to press that, and that just changes the stuff on the right there. Your climate control is now displayed on that little screen as well. So down here, I'm changing the temperature. And then the fan speed. And the mode. So as far as your eyesight goes, this would be to turn your lane departure warning off. That's the feature that would beep at you whenever you go over the lines. And then this is to turn your pre-collision braking off. So the only time I would suggest turning off your pre-collision braking is when you're going through a car wash, especially an automatic car wash that would pull you across a track. SOS and roadside assistance buttons. SOS, of course, is if you have a medical emergency or you're in an accident in which your airbags do not deploy. And the I is roadside assistance. So if you're on the side of the road and you need gas or anything like that, you can press that blue button and you'll be taken care of. I did want to quickly brief on the blind spot detectors. I'm not sure if you had that in your previous vehicle whenever I'm making this video, but you do have your blind spot detectors on each mirror. This one might be a little bit hard to see because of the shadow, but you have the little panel right there, and that would light up in orange if someone's in your blind spot. If you have your turn signal on and someone is coming quickly in that direction, for instance, like if you're on the highway, That will flash at you to let you know to stay where you're at. In addition, if you're backing up, your rear cross traffic alert will take effect if a car is coming crosswise. So the car will not only flash its lights at you, but it will also beep too. One last thing that I didn't cover is your lane keep assist. You do not have to have cruise control on in order for that to work, but you do have to be going at least 35 miles per hour on a relatively straight road in order for that to work. It does have to be able to read the lines clearly, and it kind of helps predict the path that it's going to be on. So here you have your little car, and you see those light blue lines on each side of the vehicle. Whenever lane keep assist is ready to be used, those lines will light up in white. And if you start going over the lines, the vehicle will steer you gently back, and that little car, this one right here, that will light up in green. So I hope this helped you out. Of course, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask.